guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to discuss about one of the live trade analysis that I posted on the Telegram channel. If you haven't joined the Telegram channel yet, please do so that you get live updates about my view about a particular stock or index. The link to join the Telegram channel is provided in the description box below. I posted this image on my Telegram channel. I think the time was somewhere around maybe 11:40ish kind of thing. Just as I told you, I cannot really make a live video while I am taking the trades. However, I did take the screenshot of what my analysis was and how I wanted to trade in Bank Nifty. And as you can clearly see here, I had a bearish view somewhere around 11:30, I guess. I had a bearish view on Bank Nifty, and I waited patiently to get a proper entry reason to sell Bank Nifty. Okay, now let me tell you what's the logic or reason behind the bearish view I had on Bank Nifty. Okay, so here, as you can see, the blue line that you're seeing here is just like a resistance zone. Okay, and also you could draw a trend line something like this, so which kind of coincides with that blue resistance line. The resistance line basically, it could be here or here, something like that. Okay, so my view was pretty clear. I went into the 5-minute chart, and as you can see, price started come down at the start, and then a V-shaped recovery. We could witness a V-shaped recovery in the market, which was good. Okay, and I didn't take any trade during that period, during that V-shaped recovery as well. And then if you observe closely, the price started to moving towards the resistance zone, and as soon as price started moving towards the resistance zone, the momentum with the bulls kind of fading there, although it's not pretty clear as such. It's kind of fading. So I didn't take the trade in this leg, even though I shared my view that I am bearish on this one. I didn't see a real reason to take the trade here. Okay, sorry, once again. The reason, as I said, the reason for my bearish view was the price went up very quickly from here to here, right? And we already plotted this resistance zone here, right? It was initially here somewhere. So we knew the price is approaching the resistance, and based on price action, we know how price should react for us to take the trade, and as per our views. So what I'm trying to tell you is, once you form a view about a stock or an index or any other market or a commodity, you trade your view actually. Okay, and if the market also feels the same and does what your perception was about the stock, then you gain money. If not, you lose money. So that's the reason you always should have a stop loss. But the stop loss should be such that it should say that your view was wrong about the stock or market. So the stop loss should be a logical one, where it says no, your view is wrong. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you is, you have to develop that skill of having a view on a particular stock or market, or any market, basically commodity or index, anything, and you wait for a particular time or a good entry reason that is aligning with your view. Okay, so in this situation, I had a bearish view basically, so I was waiting patiently to for the market to give me a proper reason to sell Bank Nifty. That's the whole thing. So even though I was ready, I didn't really take the trade here. The reason being, if you see here, this leg had plenty of bullishness in the market. Okay, so and this is the first time the bears have shown some strength. Okay, So that is kind of the first signal the market is saying that probably my view about bearishness in the market in Bank Nifty is kind of uh, true and has substance in it. So that's the first signal. And then as you can see, this leg was again strong, so obviously I was expecting one more leg to the upside because of this bullishness in the market. And then it went sideways for some time, and then there was a sudden surge in price here. These are all kind of stop loss hunts, because many people who would have shorted Bank Nifty would have put their stop loss somewhere here at the top, and that's what this one clearly did. It took off all those stops, and then it's kind of stop loss hunting. It went up, and if you had waited basically for a good entry reason, then you didn't have a proper entry reason actually. But from price action analysis, as you can see, we know that the stop losses have been hit here in this particular bar itself, and it started coming down. Okay, but because there was a lot of bullishness, and there was no proper bearish uh, strength apart from this one leg here, we have to be very careful when we are going against the trend. Okay, the current trend is up on a 5-minute level, and the current trend is up on a daily level as well. So on a higher time frame it's up, so you want to be extra cautious when trading against that trend, even with the higher time frame trend. So that's why you need proper reason uh, to go against that trend. And the price got rejected even here, and then started going up. If you see this particular bar, I mean, you can argue that this is also a very strong bullish strength. Of course it is, but my view was bearish on Bank Nifty. And if you combine these two bars, right, if you combine these two bars, it would look something like probably like this, maybe, right, a rejection candle. If you combine those two candles together, it would look something like this, right, like a rejection candle, and that was a very good reason to sell. Okay, so I mean, it was pretty late in the day, so if you're okay with taking the trades even after 2 o'clock, then you could have. Otherwise, even though if you had skipped the trade, that's also a very cautious approach, I would say. Okay, so but if you had to take the trade, that was the opportunity, that was confirming your view as such, and definitely you wouldn't take the trade here or even here, anywhere. There wasn't real reason to take the trade. This was the only opportunity as far as I see, and you could have easily skipped the trade as well, because it was late in the day, and anything can happen after 2:30. It gets volatile, and ideally you would, as an intraday trader, you want to close the positions before probably 3 o'clock at the latest, maybe by 2:30 itself if possible, 2:30, 2:45, but definitely not wait after 3 o'clock, right, because the brokerage houses will be squaring off your positions after 3 o'clock anytime. Some close at 3:15, some at 3 o'clock. So to be on safer side, we want to close our positions before 2:45 maybe. Okay, so if you didn't take a trade, that's fine. If you had taken the trade, this was the only entry good reason for selling the Bank Nifty. Okay, I hope this video helps you. All I'm trying to tell you here is basically you have to develop the skill to have a view on a particular stock or commodity or index, anything, and then try to hone it basically by regular practicing, because you won't get that acquire that skills right away. You have to practice it, and you trade according to your view. Basically you're trading your view rather than anything else, and waiting for the right opportunity to capitalize on the view that you have gained about the market. I hope this video helps. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so and share it with your friends, and also like it. If you have any comments to leave, you know what to do. I'll see you soon. Thank you guys.